Hi everyone, hello, how we doing? Happy Sunday, Final Fantasy Day again, woohoo! Hello, thank you for the first today, Jackie, zooming back in. Missed it yesterday, but back on top, the champion. And Jackie, thank you very much for the 21-month resub, oh my goodness. Thank you for 21 months at tier 1. I appreciate that. Sorry, that's 23. I can't read, guys. Thank you for the 23 subscription months. I appreciate that, Jackie. Thank you. I hope you continue to enjoy your bunny emotes, your ad-free viewing, and as always, I appreciate the support. Almost 2 years. Yeah. Yeah, nearly 2 years now. Oh my goodness. It is wild to me that I've been streaming for that long. I mean, technically longer, right? You know, it is wild that I cannot even comprehend that I've been doing this that long, honestly. Time just goes so fast, but I love it. I'm gonna keep doing it. It's, you know, I have zero plans to ever stop. I'll be like 60 years old, be like, sup guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. Be like one of those granny gamers. Well, yeah. Hi guys, welcome to Dawn Trail. We finally made it. Atheria Oldbringer, damn. Damn. Let me just hang on. It's either too hot in here or I've just heated up because I had a cup of tea. I've also had like half a cup of tea immediately. The JRPG granny rules, Atheria. Oh, thank you, thank you. Alright, so yeah. Plan today, we're playing Final Fantasy XIV. You know how it is. We're gonna do like the quote-unquote dailies where I do my Levequest. I go do a couple of society quests. We are gonna do the Make It Rain event today too, because I'd forgotten about that. And then we're gonna go do the we're gonna go do job quests after that, because I haven't done any. And we need to start doing those. Especially before we get too far into post MSQ and we have to start queuing for dungeons, because I don't want to be like going into a dungeon and like people be like, where the fuck are your abilities, bro? And we'll be like, ooh, embarrassing. Embarrassing. So yeah, that's the plan for today. For next week, I was already thinking about what we're gonna do for next week because I'm so super organized and I was procrastinating doing other things. So for next week, what I think we'll do, unless people have any feeling some kind of way, I'm thinking we do the optional dungeons on Saturday, so people can jump in and join for those if they want. And then we will do we'll start the relic on Sunday, and then we'll do like we did with Realm Reborn, where I kind of do relic progress every week. Otherwise we'll be doing relic. Otherwise, I will be at the end of Heaven's Ward and not have done the relic. So we'll try and do it kind of weekly, make weekly progress, because I have no idea how long it's going to take me. I have almost all of the materials for one relic. Well, I have all the early materials, let's put it that way. Some of the later materials I don't have any of, but we'll figure that out when we get there. Grind the light and stuff off of stream. Yeah, I will do probably the light grinding off of stream, depending. Like, it really depends on how much time I have, because I don't really have heaps of time to play off stream all the time. Like, I can do like passive stuff, like how I've been collecting the materials for the Levequests. I literally just like send my retainers out to get it, and I just sit you know. Or I'll do like a couple of dailies here and there. Like I don't have like heaps of time off stream, so it'll just depend. And then you know, worst case, I can just do some of it on stream, some of it off stream maybe. But it'll probably be more, I don't think it'll be particularly entertaining doing it on stream. So, because it'll probably just be like the same shit over and over again. So yeah. We do have 21 runs of A9S. Oh, is that it? That's not too bad. That's actually not that bad. I thought it was going to be worse. I thought it was going to be like 200 runs. Okay, yeah. No, I will be able to do that. That's fine. For that step. Yeah, for that, just for that step. But that seems like the longest step out of all of them. So most of it is just like tokens and items that I've already procured. Apart from like a few, like a little bit of fate farming, a little bit of dungeons, you know, not too crazy. Not as bad as Realm Reborn Relic, that is for sure. This is going to seem like a walk in the park compared to the Realm Reborn Relic. And then I'll dread going into Eureka for the one after. No, Eureka will be good because I think Eureka will actually be quite fun because we'll do it on stream for Eureka and then we can get groups together and we can actually do like organized parties and other people can come along if they want. We can do like actual cool organized shit. Feel the Heavensward relics were free. Yeah, kind of like the Endwalker ones, right? So yeah, that's the plan. That's the plan. Okay, so shall I dip over to the game and hope it works? Woohoo! It worked. Here we are. I'm here. I don't know. I just wanted to pose cinematically today. No particular reason. But alright, so here we are once again turning in a Levequest. So I've crafted two. We'll do 2 Levequests, both carpenters still. I feel like if I do like all the carpenter ones and then move on to the next one and do all of that one, it'll be a little bit more organized than whatever the fuck we did for Realm Reborn. Where is it? Here, carpentry leaves. Alright. So, I think these are level 52. Yeah, here we are. Do you even string bow? What started out as a simple sponsorship for an archery competition by the congregation has turned into a grand affair as the high houses admit their finest bowmen for the challenge. The contest will involve moving targets and displays of accuracy on chocoback, a spectacle worthy of a grand prize. I seek a carpenter to create the bow that will serve as the centerpiece and will pay handsomely for a quality weapon. Not a problem at all. Alright, and then I'll get the large-scale equivalent of the same thing, because I've just been crafting them alongside each other. Win 1 bow, get 3 free. 'Twould seem that the winning bow maiden of a high house-held archery contest has become enamored so with her prized holy cedar composite bow that she would like to commission you to carve 3 more in the same likeness. 1 to give to her lord, 1 to present to the church as an offering to the Fury, and 1 to mount on her wall as decor. She's either quite the admirer or guilty of an inflated ego. That's funny. Hey, look. She won a contest against the best of the best. Let her have it. Let her have it. You know, how often does that happen? Inflated ego. She's just living her best life, okay? Alright, here's one of them. Thank you. We're now level 73. You know, I am convinced that we are going to be like max level crafters, like, before the end of Stormblood. Easily. Maybe even by the end of Heaven's Ward at this rate. At the rate we're leveling up, I've not even done half of the crafter leaves yet. Sorry, half of the carpenter leaves yet. And we have the Moogle Society quest, which is a crafter quest. So, lots of shit is happening. So that's that bit done. Let's go do, speaking of society quests, God forbid women perform an over-the-top glory ritual, right? That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah, I say let her. I support that woman's intentions. Alright, let's go. Machinist. Oh, I forgot to say the bunny check-ins. Thank you for the bunny check-ins, Jackie, Noct, and Lenny. How you doing? I'm sorry. I got, like, distracted. I hope you all are doing well. So, this is... Oh, wait, no. I don't think we had one here. Hang on. I scouted them out, but then I forgot to check what I'd scouted out. Okay, no, it is here. We don't have a Vanu quest. Yoo-hoo! So we want a long shot. The Vath Keen-Eye seems very pleased with himself.
Lately, the Convictors invest much of their gil in the construction of larger cannons. However, they are not satisfied with their performance. Not satisfied at all. To fire a single round, 3 times the normal amount of fire sand is required. This is far too much. We offered to help our friends find a better alternative. So between commissions, we spent much time experimenting. Finally, success! We created a new fire sand mixture, much more potent than the old. But there is a problem. During our research, we exhausted our supply of some essential components. We need 3 bags of red sand from Avalonia Fallen, and 3 pieces of deadwood from the smoldering wastes. Please, great adventurer, can you go and fetch them for us?
Not a problem at all, my little bug dude. Will this one get us to, No, it won't, okay. Oh, it's Vanu that we're close to maxing. Gotcha. Hi, Payla, how you doing? Hello. Deadwood. Thank you for the bunny check-in, I appreciate that. Another bunny for the army. Congratulations, you've conscripted another bunny. Oh. Oh, yeah. Did I just run right past this? Still in the process of realizing who I am. Just woke up 5 minutes ago. Oh my goodness. Well, good morning. Good morning. Yeah, that moment where you're like in a sleepy daze and you're like, oh, okay, what's going on the phone? And you're just like looking at it. Sometimes I'm just like staring at my phone. I'm like, what the fuck am I doing? What was I opening? Red sand. Hello, Red Sand. You're coming with me. Oh. I escaped his notice. Went the wrong way apparently. Ah, here it is. Brain went straight to, what am I doing in Occult Present today? Hey, nice. You enjoying it? Neri messaged me, he's like, I've spent 40 hours in Occult Present this week. I'm like, that is a lot of hours, my man. In my head, I went, that's our full-time job. Hi, Lenny. How you doing? Really like it? That's good. I'm glad. I'm looking forward to when I eventually get there. It'll be earlier than 2030, guys. Not playing on your main? No, I haven't touched my main. I don't even consider it a main anymore. Like, I don't play it. The only reason I log into it is to send the retainers off and list stuff on Market Board. I haven't even finished Dawn Trail on it. I like played a little bit of Dawn Trail and then was like, you know what? I'm not enjoying playing it like this. So why would I keep doing that? You know, like it was all I could think about when I was playing it was like, damn, like I wish I was playing this on stream. And so I was like, well, you know what? Like there's a chance things get spoiled, but maybe I just wait, you know, however long that is. Even if it is a couple of years, I will probably enjoy it a lot more if I do that. So yeah, I don't play on the other character anymore. That's why I even renamed this one. So this used to be, when I first created this character, this used to be Atheria Starsinger. And then when I decided that I was like done with my old character, and I effectively like, she's in retirement now. But yeah, when I sort of emotionally decided that, then I renamed my characters. So my other character is now an evil Ath character, essentially. And then I have this one now, which is Starbringer. I was online when I noticed the name change. Yeah. Yes. Yeah, I swapped them around. Which I did have to wait with bated breath because, like, I think I created, like, a tune just to hold the name Atheria Starbringer because you can only change a character's name once every, like, 24 or 48 hours. And, I can't remember exactly which. So I had to change Atheria Starbringer to something else, wait 2 days, one or 2 days, and then change this one to Atheria Starbringer. So I did it like in like, you know that Wednesday, Thursday period when I don't stream? I did it like during that time.
You have returned. Did you bring the red sand and deadwood?
That was my chance to steal your name. And that's why I did it off stream and didn't say a word about what I was planning. I was like, ain't no one gonna steal my name. We have red sand. This red-tinged sand occurs in abundance in and around Avalonia Fallen. Deadwood branch. Hardwood branches that have been left exposed to the sun and are now perfect for producing lump charcoal. Ooh.
After your long journey, you must be keen to know more about this process. You see, red sand, when combined with the charcoal, produces from this deadwood in the precise ratio will... Oh, how foolish of us. It is not our place to share such valuable secrets, even with a friend. We will only say that the resulting compound has the ability to increase the explosive power of fire sand. You look surprised. Why, mighty hunter? You should know best of all that ingenuity is the greatest byproduct of individuality. We can accomplish much by continuing to explore the world around us and trading our newfound knowledge with your kind.
Nice. Good job, buddy. Alright, take it off. Yippee! Okay, now we have one Moogle quest as well. To Zenith. Petey.
Wow.
Be lurking. No worries, Lenny. Thank you for the lurk. I appreciate it. So excited to see your Night Rain stream with Lucky and Neri. I've not been informed of this. That's news to me. Huh? What? Okay, deep into the weeds. Mogek the Marvelous is flitting back and forth, a dissatisfied frown on his plump features.
They're late, Kubu. So very late. The baskets I ordered should be here by now, but they are nowhere to be seen. Without them, how are we to transport our fabrics, which are soon to be completed? Atheria, I'm terribly sorry to have to impose upon your generosity, but might you go and investigate the cause for this delay on my behalf? Fantastic! You should be able to find the Mogmenders overseeing the production of these baskets near the Som Al summit, Kubu.
Oh, this way. Oh. I can just teleport over there.
Hee hee hee.
Smashing the tutorial? Did one solo run, got destroyed, haven't played since. That does not sound promising for me.
My baskets are late? How awful! I swear I've been here diligently weaving away from sunrise to sunset. I've worked my paws to the bone. I know that disappointed look. You think I'm lying. I'm not, Kaboo. I'm only one basket away from fulfilling Mogek's order. Well, maybe two, but that's only because I'm unable to gather the necessary materials. You see, I need Sanchini shoots, but it takes quick hands and incredible precision.
Wait.
You see, I need Sanchini roots, but it takes quick hands and incredible precision to pluck them. Please, madam, would you bring me 3?
Got them quick hands. Crashed like 8 times while playing. Terrible PC performance. Oh no. Oh no. Now listen, man. I'm just a crafter. Quickly grabbing the plant by the roots, you rip it from the air and successfully harvest the Sanchini shoot. Cool. 2025 gaming is peak. Bro, what is with game studios releasing like half-assed games that are like broken, you know, have a million bugs, like online. It was advertised as an online co-op game, and like online co-op doesn't even work. It's like, I just don't understand, like, why studios, like, I suppose, like, money, right? The reason that they do it and release these half-assed things is money. Because people will buy it anyway. But, like, eventually people won't. You know what I mean? Like, sure, some people will always buy it, right? But they'll see a decline eventually. Maybe not for things like Pokemon, but, you know, like, people deserve better. And then indie studios make some banger games. Like, absolute bangers. And I'm willing to forgive a few bugs in an indie game because they don't have the same kind of budget. And most of the time, the devs are, like, really keen on getting the bugs fixed because it's a passion project for them. It's not just, like, the next, you know, AAA release from our studio, part 27 in a series. Anyway, I'm ranting now. My bad, my bad.
If your sap-stained hands and that pick and smell are anything to go by, you have brought me my shoots, Kaboo.
Sanchini shoot. A budding plant with long fibrous roots. After being dried for a period in the sun and then briefly dipped in water, the plant becomes pliable enough to twirl into the most elaborate of baskets.
Thank you, madam. You are my hero. Once these have been dried in the sun, they will make the perfect baskets. Before you go, however, there's one last thing. I swear on the Mogmander's name, this is my final request. To ensure a quality basket, I need wooden clips. Something I know not how to craft. It's not as bad as you think, Kubu. I have the materials right here. Please, once you're finished, deliver them to the professional basket weaver just over there. Let me know if there is anything else you need. Anything at all, Kubu?
I thought you were the one making baskets, bro. Society quests. Yep, horrible and not acceptable. Yeah, exactly. I fully agree. These don't need to be high quality. So... oh, I can literally just do this. Heh. Oh, look at these baskets. Managing Moogle.
Does he think I cannot see what he is doing? Me, the professional basket weaver? Puh, that's just his excuse to slither out of work and have me take up the slack, Kubu.
Basket component. A component to be used to enhance both the durability and practicality of Sanchini baskets.
It's about time, Kubu. Thank you for bringing these to me. With them, I shall be able to finish my baskets that much faster, and soon escape the pompous fool's cheeky smile and grating voice. Please tell Mogek to hold on for just a bit longer, Kubu. We shall have the baskets delivered the moment they are finished. Just a little bit more to go, Kubu. Once the handles are securely fastened and they're given their finishing coat, all other baskets will pale in comparison.
You're doing great, Moogle. You're doing great. That guy, though. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious. I forgot I agreed to night rain with Ath. What? I didn't agree to this.
It would seem I underestimated the amount of time that must be invested in weaving baskets. Cuckoo. At this point, I suppose there is nothing to do but wait. However, this brings us no closer to solving our current dilemma. Without the baskets, I have no way of transporting the fabrics we'll soon be receiving. I must revise my estimations to ensure this has no lasting consequences.
Down, though, when I have speddy buddy. Well, I mean, like, let's not push it, you know? You know, there's no reason to hurry. At all. In this millennia, even. Right, now we can do the Make It Rain event, which I'm pretty sure... doing pretty well. Got my relic done after countless occult croissant hours. Did a bunch of writing. Downside is that it's so hot I could barely sleep. No! No, but you had such a productive day. Ebullient citizen. Royal Rumblings. The ebullient citizen can barely contain his enthusiasm for the Gold Saucer festivities.
Fair stranger, did you hear of the sensational gold saucer festivities currently underway? All who participate are entitled to a handsome MGP bonus, not to mention discounts on a bevy of prizes. A simple, unmissable... oh my god, I cannot read today, guys. A simply unmissable opportunity, I'm sure you'll agree. What's more, I gather they're hosting special triple triad classes for younglings, all taught by the Cardinal of Cards himself, King Elmer III. Which reminds me, a rather peculiar rumour concerning the king has been circulating recently. My friend Olia works at the Saucer, and by his telling, it's causing much consternation among the staff. Judging by your indomitable gaze and well-worn garb, I'd wager you're an adventurer. If any of this has whet your appetite for intrigue, I suggest you journey to Card Square and speak with Olia directly. Oh, look at me blabbering on. I'd best be off, for I shan't rest until every Uldan in this fine city is privy to the gold saucer festivities.
Good luck, sir. To the gold saucer. As for the game stuff, sure, some devs are lazy jerks. Most of the problems in corporate game studios is horrendous management, publishers breathing down people's necks, and investors, C-suites, etc. not knowing literally anything about programming video games and how to make a business that doesn't exist as a corpse you scavenge off of and then run to the next to-be corpse. Yes. Look, I don't think it's devs, right? I do think it's like, it's the studio / publisher is the problem. Like, having deadlines that are too short, budgets that aren't being, maybe thoughtfully applied, right? Because if you think, so there's a saying that's called innovation breeds creativity. And if you just like keep throwing money at games, right? Sometimes like the reason why an indie game could be better than a AAA game is because they've had to work with a lot less, and so they've had to come up with creative ways of creating their game with what they have, right? The resources that they have. So you get things like, handmade art in video games that looks amazing. It looks so good. It's like, I don't know why so many studios are like obsessed with photorealism in video games. Like, yeah, it looks really good and it's amazing what you can do with graphics these days. But there's no reason like a stylized game is any worse. Like some of my favorite games are very stylized graphics. Played some real stinkers, giving the devs a bit of stink eye. Look, it really depends, it's not all, I imagine it could get a bit like Spider-Man meme pointing. If people are all like pointing at each other and being like, oh yeah, this person's at fault, or it was this part of the studio, or this, right? Sorry, I'm doing this while I'm here. But at the end of the day, like, the actions don't help the consumers. Like, releasing, like, games that are incomplete or, broken is not in the consumer's interests. And it's not really in the studio's interests either, because it damages their reputation. Hi, Olia. How you doing? Allow me to bid you a warm welcome to the Mandeville Gold Saucer. How might I be of service? You came all this way to discuss the rumor with this humble attendant? I'm touched that you take interest in what must seem a trifling matter, but if you're willing, I'd be ever so grateful for your assistance. Forgive this intrusion. Hello? Oh, this is King Elmer III. I thought it best that I myself inform you of the details. I am King Elmer, and while it's not technically royal blood coursing through these veins, my reign over Card Square is absolute. Of all our triple triad playing staff, I am without question the strongest. Alas, an unsavory rumor threatens to topple my metaphorical crown. There are mutterings that the king is no more skilled than a fresh-faced novice. Whoa, damn. Just been staying off of games for like a month after they released at least. Oh yeah, exactly. Yeah, I don't normally play most games on release. There's very few games that I play on release. Because I'd rather wait, see what happens with like what the state of the game is, you know, if there are bugs, what's the studio's response, like all that sort of thing. So yeah, 100% agreed. I am the final hurdle before fledgling players go on to challenge the realm's best triple triad tacticians. Overcoming my curated strategies is paramount to their future standing. And yet my prowess is called into question. Inconceivable. This ordeal has proven rather stressful for King Elmer III, as I'm sure you can appreciate. Even the most level-headed among us can unravel during times of crisis. It's worth noting that our records don't indicate any crushing defeats of the like to blemish his reputation. As far as the Gold Saucer is concerned, King Elmer III continues to fulfill his duties with the utmost skill and professionalism. Painstakingly, I have honed my skills, analyzed countless techniques, all that I might provide our guests with thrilling experiences. If this rumor isn't contained, the very meaning of challenging me would be lost. These murmurings affect not just the king himself, but the entirety of Card Square, and all who would test their mettle within its gilded confines. We must act swiftly to ensure they spread no further. Before you arrived, we established that none of our colleagues are the origin of the rumor, but the task remains to find those responsible. Can we count on your aid? Yeah, no problem. Thank you, adventurer. Your assistance is most appreciated. As much as I'd like to help... No. As much as I'd like to help, between my regular duties and teaching the younglings, I simply don't have the time. Please do accept my apologies. What if he was the source of the rumor? And he's faking it? I propose we split up and question some of the patrons. I shall begin my inquiries in the round square, which leaves one to square in your capable hands. Let us reconvene in the Atheria Plaza shortly. Alright, let's go here. Gazing patron. What are you up to?
The notion that the king is anything but a consummate master of triple triad is preposterous. I heard he was around here somewhere, though. Where could he have gotten to? That rumour is utter drivel. King Elmer III is a force to be reckoned with at the card tables. Strange that he should be wandering around here in the first place.
Maybe it's fake Elmer. Fake Elmer. I'm already here. Oh, it's down, that's why. Whee! Pondering patron.
If you're after the king, I just spotted him here in the square losing around a triple triad. He got absolutely trounced. Must be something going on. I reckon he lost on purpose, mind. All this rumour business must be in aid of an event or something.
The rumour must have passed me by, but I just spotted King Elmer III striding off towards Event Square. To catch a glimpse of him roaming the saucer. Why, it's a gift from the spinner herself. The king was headed towards Event Square. Perhaps he's off to teach some darling little young ones about the wonders of Triple Triad. Darlings. Darling. Do we want to do Leap of Faith?
Ah, adventurer, how fares your investigation?
Your findings mirror my own. For a blessing, it seems few patrons actually believe the rumour. Although the sightings of a king wandering around outside Card Square are cause for concern. As far as I'm aware, King Elmer III hasn't left his table. We have an imposter on our hands! I am of the very same mind. Oiler. Hi Sinful, how you doing? Welcome in. Hello, hello. Their motives are unclear, but if they are indeed the source of the rumour, it behooves us to act. Let us make for Event Square and seek out this false king. Excuse me. And seek out this false king. Alright. We're taking a break for... Quick break, we're doing Leap of Faith. Woohoo! Oh no. I don't want to do this one. This might have been a mistake. I was hoping for like the easy one. Alas. Good luck. Thank you. Oof. Ah. Tried to do this a few times and it's just rough. Yeah. Where the fuck am I going? Yeah, the Sylph one in particular is just like... Oof. Really hard compared to the others. And it's like so much longer too. Ooh. No! Fuck! I fucked it. I fucked it. I got sweaty hands immediately. Okay. No, that's fine. Ooh. Alright. Let's try this bit again. Oh, did you see how close that guy was to landing off the edge? Oh! He missed it that time. Rip. I'm sorry for your loss, my guy. Okay. Where the hell am I going? Oh, this way. Jesus Christ. Hi, Tempest. How you doing? No? You're well? That's good to hear. I'm glad. Oh. Your new PC has you excited? That is exciting, Tempest. Yeah. My guy! Fuck. Oh no, that was so funny. Oh. Alright, we're gonna do this little trick that I like to do. Oh. My hands are so sweaty. Hooray! So basically what that means is that now if I fall off it doesn't matter. Because I've got my completion bonus. Yippee! Oh my god, I did it! I have sweaty hands though. Went from PC that had parts ranging from the GPU being like 5 years old and everything else around 10 years old to a new PC which is all parts that are 2 or 3 years old manufacturing age, very modern stuff. Hey, that's exciting, Tempest. Congrats. It's so exciting when you get like a nice upgrade. Alright, let's continue on with this quest now. Important business is out of the way. Vantage point. Oh, this is where I get to look out for the imposter.
King Elmer III, what are the chances? We must duel! But of course, prepare yourself for a royal thrashing. Huzzah! I beat the king! 'Tis true what they say. You're as weak as they come.
But bested by one of my subjects! Oh, the shame!
Adventurer, have you sighted the pretender?
He's right over there.
There he is, our false king. Let us approach. Say, do you fine folks partake in the delights of Triple Triad? If you're in the mood for a round or two, King Elm III shall be glad to oblige.
For a king of cards, you seem awfully devoid of talent.
No need to be so scathing. I'm doing my very best, I'll have you know. Wait, you're a gold saucer attendant! Curses! You're here to detain me, aren't you? No, I won't let you. I'm not ready to give up my crown. Wait, you charlatan!
And off they go. A triple triad con. Yoink. This belongs to me now. Putting it in my deck. Gotta take all you can get. You recover a King Elm III card safe and secure within a protective case. You had better present your find to Olia. Nearly called him Oliver. Need to get myself some better monitors to take advantage of it properly. Limited to 144 Hz, 1080p monitors. This thing has the grunt to do like 4K, 120 plus. Ooh, that'd be cool. Ambi, hello! Hi Raiders, how we doing? Hello, hello. How was your Final Fantasy today? Hello, hi the infinite rise. Welcome. How you doing? Sorry, I'm having trouble reading today. Hi Ambi, hello. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome in everyone. Hi Hinge. Hello, hello. Welcome. If you don't know who I am Atheria. I am a bunny VTuber and a variety gamer, but I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. It is my favorite game. We're doing every quest in the game. We are currently in post-Heaven's Ward. Pretty early post-Heaven's Ward, though. Not very far through. So welcome in. I also play other Final Fantasy games. I know Ambi also plays some of the other Final Fantasy games, too. I've played 7, and I'm currently playing through 9 at the moment. So yeah, welcome in, everyone. Hello, hello. Let me have a little thing. Alright, so I will update everyone on what Ambi has been getting up to lately. Usagi Ambi, a chill bunny mage who vibes with FF and Pokemon. They're all about that retro gaming life with a sprinkle of crafting and chaos. Oh my god, I missed the crafting stream. What did you make? Catch them on weekends for some wholesome monstrosity making. Yo. Oh my god. Hi Hunter, how you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the bunny check-in. I appreciate that. Hello Ambi. Hello everyone. I hope you're doing well. We are currently doing... I'm on FF4 right now. Hey, there you go. Been doing some of the new stuff. Woohoo! That's cool. That's cool. I'm very far away from the new stuff, but we'll get there eventually. One day. We were like 2030. No, it'll be before 2030, probably. Leveling up my crafters. Oh, 25 Weaver. That's awesome. That's good. How do you find leveling them up? Because I feel like for some people it's like, no big deal. And then other people are like, oh my god, it's like nails on a chalkboard. At the moment we're just doing the Make It Rain event. And then the plan is that after that we're going to go do some of the Heaven's Ward job quests. Because I have 13 jobs that I have not done any of the job quests on for Heaven's Ward. So I've done up to 50, but I've not done beyond 50. So... oops. Oops. My bad, my bad. But thank you for the raid, Ambi. I appreciate it. If you need to go get some rest, please do. Please take care of yourself. You've probably been streaming for ages. So take care. Take care. I appreciate you sending your community over here. Been doing it on the moon, so super easy. But honestly, it's not that bad. May have different standards to other people. That's fair. I suppose it depends on how you do it, right? I suppose it depends how. I was thinking I want to go through... This is like kind of like post, like doing all these quests, right? But like at some point, I'd love to like, you know, get those little ticks on everything in the log. Like it's just satisfying, right? I did start the gathering one because I needed a bunch of materials for like my gatherers. So all of these have like ticks on them. Until you get up to like level 50, I think, and then there's a few like time-gated ones I haven't gotten yet. Just to get that little tick of approval, you know what I mean? But we will see. It could be but a dream, or at least very far down the track. I have other things to worry about, like relics. But. Thank you for the raid, Ambi. I appreciate it. We're trying to find the false king, the fake Elmer. Ollie's catching his breath. Ollie is catching his breath. You're not built for running, mate. Me neither. Please, accept my apologies for dashing off like that. I'm afraid my efforts were in vain. I soon lost sight of him. Oh, did you find something? King Elmer III card. Stored within a transparent case, this triple triad card is emblazoned with an illustration of Card Square's most seasoned contender. And King Elmer III card. These were commissioned as an exclusive gift for his most ardent fans. For triple triad enthusiasts, King Elmer III's unwavering dedication to the game inspires respect and devotion in equal measure. I'd be willing to bet our imposter is one such fan. With that in mind, I'd like to see this card returned to him. Though I fear he'll simply flee should we approach him directly. We'll need to devise a plan. A plan? A plan? Mommy! Now then, don't fret. We'll make an announcement and your mother will soon come and get you. Really? You promise? Absolutely. How about we head somewhere easier to find? Oh, we could use that card of his as bait and lure him out. Of course, I'll announce that we found a lost card, and if he's half the King Elmer III fan I suspect he is, he'll soon come to collect it. I shall make arrangements right away. In the meantime, I ask that you wait by the main counter for the imposter to appear. Yeah, sure, he's gonna come out dressed as King Elmer III. Sure, buddy, sure. Yeah, this is my King Elmer III card. Yes, I'm King Elmer? Yeah. What, that guy behind me? No, that's not King Elmer. I'm King Elmer. Campaign attendant. Seasonal event prizes. This is like Sabatender stuff. What else have you got? Other? Cactuar stool, round table, Moogle balloon, grounded cactuar. Senorita Sabatender. Yoink. Okay, and I have the cards. Alright, what's the other one? What's in here? This is gear. Bunny crown that I can't wear because I'm already a bunny. Yeah, cool. Nothing. I head to bed now. I hope you have a great stream, Atheria. Thank you, Ambi. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. I hope you have a wonderful rest. Have a good one. It's good to see you. Okay, we go to King Elmer. Oh wait, Sabatender. Minion. My, what a distinguished gentleman. Oh, I love it. Okay. Air Force One. Give me Air Force One. This is why we can't come to the Gold Saucer, guys. Air Force One. I love Air Force One. It's my favorite. I say we're blasting. And I'm blasted. And then I started blasting. Maybe this is why I'm better at FPS games than Saf is. No, I'm not better at FPS games. My score in AIM Labs is better than Saf's. Probably because of Air Force One. I think I might have hit a bad one just then. Blast, blast. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Pow, 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 pow. Gotta be strategic, you know? Maybe I didn't hit one. Maybe it was just the noise of it spawning in that I heard. Woohoo! Perfect score. Let's go. Okay, we continue on with our quest now. Australia's new CS. Okay, oh CS. This joke might go over my head. Hi Cosmo, how you doing? Hello, hello. Good morning, evening, Atheria. You must play this game a lot, don't you? Oh, Counter-Strike. Ah, right. Yeah, I play it a bit. Just a little bit.
A King Elmer III Triple Triad card was recovered in Event Square. We kindly ask the rightful owner to present themselves at the main counter.
You knew where all the targets were going to be? kind of. Like, they spawn kind of like probably 10k hours. It's less than 10k. It's more like I know like the areas they spawn, but not like the exact locations they spawn. But Cosmo, recently we've discovered that like my aim lab scores are actually pretty good. But I don't play shooters, and I was saying that maybe Air Force One is the reason I have such good aim lab scores. I have to clip it and send it to Saf and be like, I think I found why I found the cause.
Praise Nemir. I feared I'd lost you for good.
Gotcha.
King Elmer III!
Oh, his hair's not green anymore. It's like blonde.
I thought I might offer Olia assistance during my break. Little did I know I'd be chasing down an imposter. I can only presume this is him. You there? Having a novice masquerade as the king is a grave threat to the order of Triple Triad. If word spreads that I'm a feeble opponent, what thrill is there to be had in challenging me? Forgive me. That was never my intention. Why commit to such a guise in the first place? Look, I love Triple Triad, but I'm hopeless when it comes to playing. I thought that mimicking you would somehow make me stronger, give me a taste of victory. Then one day someone mistook me for the real king. I got carried away and started pretending I was you. Obviously, that's no way to improve my game, but... Forget my kingly comportment. It's methods and tactics you must imitate. Only after rigorous analysis of your foes' stratagems will you grow stronger. When I began my journey, I struggled immensely, but by studying my opponents, learning and leveraging their skills, I gradually improved, and thus developed my own identity as a player. Of course, it didn't come easy. Some opponents were difficult to mimic, and only after countless defeats did I carve a path to the throne. In a sense, the king is a composite of all those players I bested along the way. From your telling, the concept of imitation is clearly an intrinsic part of the game. Indeed. To succeed in the world of Triple Triad, you must seek out worthy opponents, commit their tactics to memory, and build up your repertoire. I look forward to the day you face me, not as some pale imitation, but as a fully fledged player with your own identity. Wait, are we not going to paddle him at least? Right? That's a paddling. Just you wait. One day I'll be ready to challenge the real King Elmer. Oh, and sorry again for the trouble I've caused.
We're just letting him go like that? As it seems the rumor has caused little damage, I'm inclined towards lenience. I hope that strikes you as agreeable, adventurer. No? Even his outfit's from wish.com. Come on. No, it's not. It's the same. It was just from a different side. If you paddle him as a paddling, that'll be a paladin paddling. Hell yeah. That's a paddle... No, wait, I've got it. I can do it. That's a paladin paddling. Right. I believe that's case closed. I'm glad we were able to resolve this before any lasting harm was done. You have my gratitude. I better get back to Card Square. Do drop by sometime. I think I've already beaten your ass. Beach. Let's go check. I'll do this quest and then I'll go make sure that I've beaten him. I'm relieved we were able to nip this in the bud. By way of thanks, please accept this King Elmer III card.
It's one of the very first we had printed, from those reserved by King Elmer III himself. A rarity among rarities, if you will. Anyhow, with the festivities still in full swing, I do hope you stay and unwind. After all this talk of Triple Triad, I imagine you're itching to put your acquisition to the test in Card Square.
No, I'm itching to put this emote to good use, my guy. You have learned the emote overreact. This is what I was looking for. This fucking YouTube thumbnail react. Where's emotes? YouTube thumbnail looking ass. That. That's funny. I have big grin now, apparently. Alright. And if you do the paddle-in as a paladin enough that you develop a reputation, then paddle this fake as a paladin, but you find out that they're one of the Sultan Sworn, then you'll be known as the paddle-in paladin. Sorry. Then you'll be known as the paddle-in paladin, a paddled paladin. Okay. I'm sensing extreme sarcasm. Mikote look great when they overreact because their entire ears/tail just shoot upwards. Oh my god. Hi Jame! Hello, hello. Thank you for the bunny check-in. Oh my god, you got 7 bunnies now. That's a lot of bunnies. Let's go make sure. I'm pretty sure I've beaten this guy's ass. Where is he? Ah! Haha! I have! Bitch. Bitch. And I said bitch. Alright. Well, we've done our event thing. Now. Wait, it's it's midnight from Idleshire. The huh. Seven bunnies is 1 bunny per day per week. Doing all of your chores for you. That's ideal. That would be ideal. That would be ideal. I would like that. Alright. What are we doing next? Oh yeah, job quests. I guess I can't get out of it this time. Alright. Do you lean back from your cam when your model goes back like that? Or do you have a button hotkey? Oh no, I'm leaning back. I'm literally, so like, with the models, you effectively puppet them with your body. So when I do this, I'm literally like zoomed right in on the camera. Like, and because of like how my microphone is, I also have to pull my microphone in with me. Because otherwise, if I just do this, I sound far away, which is not the effect I'm going for, right? Because I want to still sound close up, right? So I have to pull the microphone in with me as I go, and then pull it back. And then if I do that, and what happens when I get really mad and I start swearing every second word, and then I do this? I get really far away because I stood up and I'm walking off because I'm mad. But you will sometimes I'll start the stream here and then like slowly, like I'll get further away. It's because I'm slouching in my chair. It's because I'm shrimping. Ow. Then you sound smaller and angrier. Yeah. Exactly. Alright. So, yes. So I said we'd do the 3 Heaven's Ward ones first. So let's start from the top. We'll do Astrologian. The Secret to the Magic. Yeah. Behind the scenes. It's me making weird as fuck faces. Look, I'd be entertaining to watch without like a VTuber and just on main cam because I move around so much in my chair. Like I don't just sit still, like I'm like moving around like when I do like these ones. I look like a bobblehead. Like I'm not even shitting you when I do this. I'm like a bobblehead. Alright. So, we need, I think it's back at Foundation. Okay, so we have to go over. Let me just do this. Cool. Over to the Athenaeum Astrologicum. Is that empty nest? Oh, Sky Pirates. I think that's the next raid series, so we don't want to do that yet. I'll set aside like another weekend like I did last time. Okay, that's nothing new. I skipped this event quester. That's fair. Okay, yeah, that's not new. Alright, that's all the same stuff. Yeah, it was a very short little quest this time. I'm just glad that I saw the little Sabatender because he's so cute. Janaquinard, empty nest. Word at the Athenaeum Astrologicum is that Janaquinard has begun preparations for a journey. I have good news and bad news. The good news is preparations for the symposium on Charlian astrology have been progressing smoothly, as we have expectedly encountered very little resistance from the vault. They have even gone to the trouble of securing us a spacious venue for the event. The bad news is, the spacious venue in question lies in Falcon's Nest. Lest you wonder, I speak of the same frigid building site in the middle of nowhere that you will doubtless have heard so many good things about. Yes, my friend, that's Falcon Nest. Yet I suppose this may be a blessing in disguise. I am just not certain what that blessing may be. Perhaps we should all make for the hamlet and see. Thank you for the pets, I appreciate that, Holty. How you doing? Hello, hello, thank you for the bunny check-in as well. G'day, g'day. I hear the roast yeti they serve in Falcon's Nest is sublime. So, there is that. Yo, that's me. I'm like, well, at least the food's gonna be good. Me for real. Alright, let's go over to Falcon's Nest. Greetings, Atheria. It appears that not only is our symposium to be held in a timely hamlet miles away from civilization, crawling with people who cannot even spell astrology, let alone grasp how it works, but that no one in the whole town has even been informed of our arrival. The three of us have been spending the last bell speaking with whomever will listen, inviting them to attend the event, so at least we won't be speaking to an empty forum. Oh, worry not, my friend. We have saved the Northern District for you. Oh, thanks. None of us have come across even a single astrologian. But then again, perhaps they are all hiding in the northern part of the hamlet. No, I did not think so either. Probably not, hey. Someone might be interested, though. Hey, old man. What up?
Charlian astrology, eh? You a heretic? Because you're talking like one. There's only one kind of astrology in Ishgard, and it ain't the heathen kind. Considering as you are an unbeliever, I suppose the knights might allow you to yap and yammer. But cause too much commotion, you'll be disappeared like that other lad. Now, when was that? Bloody heretics! An outrider, and his wounds look deep. Is there a cutter nearby? This one won't make it without a cutter to tend to his wounds. He's already lost too much blood as it is.
Benefic. Please, I have 5 children. That's a lot of children, my guy. I cast... Oh, Benefic on? Wait, what? Oh, aspected. What is this sorcery? My cuts, they knit themselves. Are you a healer, adventurer? If so, I have another request of you. There were others in my scouting party. We were all wounded, some of us more gravely than others. I fear that my fellow knights may be in grave danger. Would you seek them out and tend to them as you did me? I will report to Sir Redwold, but I fear that by the time he can muster reinforcements, several men will have perished.
Did you see his wounds, lass? If that poor bugger was the only one of his party to make it back to Falcon's Nest, I shudder to think of the condition of the others. You must hurry, healer, or the wolves will eat well tonight.
You've changed your bloody tune, haven't you? Heretic this, heretic that. All of a sudden I heal a knight and he's like, behold, healer, you must hurry along to save our knight's errand. Okay, dude. Whatever. Whatever. You'll eat those words. Amazing how saving somebody's ass can change their mind, right? That's crazy. Alright, where are you at? Hi. A slow-footed knight. The heretics remain. Not that I needed to heal myself, but it just looks cool. I like the effect that it gives. How did you? It is as if I was never dealt a single wound. What manner of magics do you wield, friend? Me, I'd be like, thank you. Now get your damn unfaithful hands off me, filthy healer. I am a tsundere, though. Fuck, that's funny. Astromancy. But I thought the stars served only to grant us insight into the Horde's movements. Why are there not more astrologians in the field? You and your companions are in Falcon's Nest to discuss that very topic. Perhaps I can persuade others in the garrison to attend. Now, I must hurry back to the hamlet. My captain will want a full report of the day's happenings. Hell yeah, brother. Well, we saved one dude. It's probably enough. Where have you been? When you did not return, we visited the northern gates and found the area astir with night activity. You left the hamlet to aid wounded scouts. You could have been killed. Or eaten. Or killed, then eaten. Or eaten, then killed. What is this? You say your display of astromancy has impressed the knights into attending our event. This may work to our advantage. If the knights begin clamoring for astrologians to be assigned to their ranks, then the sea may just listen. Let us find these good men and inform them that this symposium is about to commence. Hell yeah. cows, all frosted balls. Not a single person came. I told you this was a terrible plan. Use the confusion from the jam-packed symposium to approach the target, she says. You'll have her out of the hamlet before her companions even know she's gone, she says. Even a blind babe could have seen that no one would gather for a talk on astrology in the middle of a swiving... Can I help you, sirs? Oh, the astrologian who tended to my wounds. As you can see, both me and my fellow knight made swift recoveries. Thanks to your wonderful magics, of course. I'm sorry. Excuse me? Are you here to do harm to my mistress? After I healed your bloody wounds and all. Reinforcements from the garrison never arrived? Reinforcement... yes, I spoke with, Sir Redwolf myself. Perhaps he felt there was no need for reinforcements after I, convinced him what an able healer you were. Yes, that is it. That is most certainly the reason, yes. And as much as we would like to attend, the captain has already assigned us to another mission. I apologize to you and your companions. Perhaps we can make, the next symposium. Carry on, then. When I find you, motherfucker. Ooh, there'll be trouble, my man. Well, is that it then? The vault wins. Do not think of it as such, Lady Leveva. This is but one hurdle we must leap. The vault wants us to stop and turn around, and they will continue placing hurdles before us until we do. But we cannot let that discourage us. We must carry on until we reach our destination, or they run out of hurdles. Ha! You cry over hurdles. You know not how lucky you were. Did you come for the symposium? No. I wouldn't let anyone see me at that gathering. I'd be branded a heretic and sent to witch drop. Or worse, they'd just slit my throat and toss me out to the beasts, like as they did that other astrologian from the old world. The other astrologian? When was this? Oh, her dad! Oh no! Oh no! When you reach my age, all the summers melt together. My hair still had colour, so it must have been at least a score. Mayhap more, mayhap less. There was an astrologian who was... But it was long ago. It could not have been anyone you knew. We cannot dwell on the past. We must needs find a way to interpret the cards we have been dealt, so that they might benefit the present. Our present. Janequinard actually, talking the most sense out of anyone. No. It could not have been anyone I knew. I never had the chance to... You are right, Janequinard. We mustn't let the vault, or bandits, or closed minds prevent us from achieving what we came here for. The stars will point the way. Yeah, the stars. All of those stars that we see. Jenny may be a shameless skirt chaser, not that great at astrologian, but he's an overall super solid dude. Yeah, he's not that bad. When you ignore the other stuff. Mainly the skirt chasing. And we will help the people of Ishgard see that as well. Yippee! Alright. Go back to Foundation. Well, that symposium went well. No one got kidnapped. No one died. No one argued with us. So, pretty good. Pretty good, really, when you think about the options. Things went pretty well.
Lady Leviva did not take the old man's recollection of the slain astrologian well at all. I understand that hearing of a fellow colleague's death might unnerve someone, but you would think she had lost her father.
Jenna Quinard, my man, that is a poor choice of words, my guy.
Oh. Jana Quinard, what have you done? I will not live down this offense. You see, the astrologian of whom the old man spoke, it so happens that I knew him well. His name was Rufin, and he was my friend and confidant when I studied in Charlian. My only friend. He followed me back to Ishgard when my stay in the city-state was cut short by the Exodus.
Oh, shit. Everyone has a weakness. Jenny's primary weakness is making his way through a Rolodex of every attractive woman in Ishgard and probably beyond. Also, he's a bit of a dumbass here and there. Yeah. True, you're right.
His dream was to rekindle interest in the forgotten techniques which gave rise to Ishgardian astrology. But this was a time when the Holy See was even more opposed to foreign ideas than they are now. That evening, I discovered him bleeding at his bureau. Was one of the saddest in my life. That evening I discovered him bleeding at his bureau was one of the saddest in my life. But even at the hour of his death, Rufin remained strong, and he made me promise that I would not let his dream fade because of the closed-minded. Not that that has gone particularly well thus far. Yet perhaps if we reach a greater accord with the stars, they will show us the way forward. Yes, that sounds likely.
Oh my god, I leveled up. Woohoo! Wow, that's crazy. Jonah Quinard is good with the... He's not good with the ladies. He just wants the ladies. I think that's probably the difference. Conviction. Jonah Quinard appears to have information on your next symposium.
The Vault went and outdid themselves. The location for our next symposium, the Convictory, a makeshift camp for a band of bickering knights. I've spoken at length with Lady Leviva about how we might handle this second inconvenience, so as not to meet the same fate as we did in Falcon's Nest. I fear the worst, but the lady believes that we may be approaching this all wrong, that we should embrace the situation and use it to our advantage. I believe she is merely unaccustomed to the thin alpine air, and her wits are not in order. Perchance we should make for the camp and see for ourselves. Lady Leviva and Quimperane are already on their way to the Western Highlands. It would be remiss if we were to keep them waiting any longer. To the Convictory.
They're, still in Falcon's Nest. It's that group of knights that are like dragon killer obsessed. Obsessed. He plays the numbers. Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Big dragon. It's a big dragon. Sludge. Meow. Whimpering? Are you okay? What's going on here? Heretics! Someone call the guard. What? This had better be about dragons. Does anyone have anything to say about the heretics in town? No. Okay. I arrived not moments ago to find this. What in the Fury's name has happened here? Tread lightly, Atheria. This is not the work of bandits. Quimperane's hurts were dealt by the convictors. You were assaulted by the men sworn to protect us? This is madness. The Vault led the knights to believe that a party of astrologians would be arriving to aid them in scrying the location of the Horde's next attack. They took out their frustration on poor Quimperane when they learned I can foretell the whims of a dragon about as well as I can those of Jenaquinard. But no, we must not let this discourage us. If words have no weight with these men, then let our magics do the speaking. We're gonna heal Quimperane? Close your eyes. Soon it will all be over. Ah, better. Better. May the stars heal your wounds. Leave me. I am not much longer for this realm. Well, check this out. My wounds. It is as if they were never there. Wait. Who's going to believe that I slew a dragon if I haven't the wounds to show for it? I don't know whether to thank you or slit your throat. Though I suppose I wouldn't be able to do either if you hadn't healed me with those queer magics. So this day I see fit to forgive you. Forgive... Oi. Fuck you. Fuck you, buddy. I said you were about to die. No one's gonna believe you killed a dragon if you fucking dead, mate. Dead men tell no tales, my guy. Wow. Give me a swift death. That's all I ask. JK. But you're an astrologian. You can't heal people. That's not what astrologians do. You cannot pin it. Exactly. Yeah, that's rude. There's laws against that. Ouch, me leg. Just cut the damn thing off. I can't take much more of this. A pain. It's gone. How did you... Hi, Cooper Catnip. Hello. How you doing? Welcome in. Thank you for the ara. Hello. Okay, I think we healed everyone we needed to. Alright. How you going, Jenaquinard? Okay, that's the same. Aye, a little bit of respect, finally. You. Huh? Oh no! It's the same lady! It's the same lady that tried to rob us at the beginning! What is wrong, Leviva? Have you tapped too deeply into your mental reserves? Perhaps you should take a moment of respite. That blood is not the knight's! Ah, the loyal lapdog. Without you to state the obvious, where would your masters be, pray tell? You! Again! One might think these markings would betray my identity, but you Eorzeans have a singular capacity to look without seeing. I am amazed you are not constantly wandering into bonfires or off cliffs. I can't believe I didn't recognize her. I have grown weary of this masquerade, and I am done with entrusting my fate to this realm's blundering mercenaries. My name is Seelie, and I am here to take the Lady Leviva into custody so that she can be transported back to Sharlayan and tried for her crimes. Taken into custody? On whose authority? You are here without permission of the Forum, performing acts which amount to treason. Your grandfather has already been detained and questioned. I am giving you the opportunity to turn yourself in and put an end to this farce once and for all. Do as I say, and no one will be harmed. Yourself included, Lady Leviva. But Lady Leviva, I thought you and your grandfather were dispatched on an official expedition. It seems that Leviva has not told you everything. Did you know that it was her father who was killed nearly 15 summers past? 15 summers past, Janequinard. Your adventurer friend seems already to have put 2 and 2 together. Why she didn't tell you earlier, I cannot fathom. What else are they leaving you out of, Janequinard de Durandere? But... silence! This is my final warning. When you see me again, you will either give yourself up, or you will die at my blade. Think on that, Leviva. Why didn't she just take us this time? Damn. There's tattoos or scars? I think they're tattoos. Atheria, Lady Leviva's wound is deep. I do not believe I can heal it on my own. Lend me your aid. I have not the skill to heal Lady Leviva on my own. You must cast your magics on her as well. Thank you, my friends. For someone who claims she was hired to bring me back to Sharlayan, her aim was quite true. Lady Leviva, this silly claimed that you are not here with the blessing of the Forum. Is that so? Why did you not see fit to mention this? My grandfather knew the Forum would never allow us to come to Ishgard, and that their contemplation over the matter was merely a tactic to stall and discourage us. The stars had spoken to my grandfather, and he was not about to turn a deaf ear to them. I kept silent because I did not wish to let the petty politicking of men, thousands of miles to the north, stand in the way of our dream to spread the word of Sharlayan astrology. And such was my father's dream, until he was killed for it by close-minded peasants. But Rufin never once spoke ill of those he wished to enlighten, even at his end. How do you know my father's name? Your father and I became close friends when I was in Sharlayan. When the Exodus forced me to return home, he asked if he could accompany me, saying that he wished to try and convince those who once believed in the stars' power to look to the skies again, and we did for several moons. My countrymen were deeply skeptical and slow to warm to the idea of heathen magics. Some were even rude, but he never gave up on them, right up until I was there during your father's last moments. I heard a commotion come from his room late one night and went in to check, only to find him bleeding and slumped over his diary, which he was writing when he was attacked. With his last strength, he handed me the diary and asked that I do not blame my people, and that I continue our work. I believe this belongs with you now. I do not know if I can forgive those who killed my father. I do not expect you to forgive us yet, but knowing that he did, even at the moment of his final death, perhaps will help you one day understand. You have always reminded me of Rufin, even before I knew he was your father. Your passion for your discipline equals his own, or may even exceed it. Father, Did you know what fate awaited you in this realm? Did you see all this? Did the stars have you merely pave the way for me? If they did, then I shall not allow anyone to stand in your way. Aw, cute. Oh my god, they're in love. You are right, good man. And so I shall allow this breach of etiquette. But if you fail to address Lady Leviva properly again, I'll have you spit shining the privy back at Durandare Manor. That whole exchange went right over Janaquinard's head. Oh, leave him be, Janaquinard. Without Quimperane here, I'd have been tied up and shipped back to the old world moons ago. The stars have him here with me. He is not going anywhere. And neither am I. I am done with symposiums. That is not what my father wanted. He came here not to speak of astrology. He came here to use it. And so that is what I shall do. There are still many convictors who can benefit from these magics. And what a better way to convince people of your greatness than by ensuring they remain alive long enough to sing your praises? You so right. Jenny, will you tell me of my father? I would be delighted, my lady. Unless, that is, you mean now, as I have a prior engagement with a pair of lovely baronesses from House Zamail, and I would not wish to keep them waiting. Brother. A prior arrangement? Of course he has. I suppose my father's journal will have to suffice until then. The way Quimperane is just like staring at her. Oh my god, that's so cute. Look at the way he looks at her. Okay, we're going back to Ishgard. Do you have anything new to say? Okay, no, that's different. That's not different. Okay, nothing different. Alright. To think that my old friend Rufin may have seen what grim fate awaited him in Ishgard, but chose to come anyway, knowing that it would inspire both me and his daughter. Gods. Sometimes these celestial machinations are simply too grand in scope to grasp. However, if it is as we believe, then we must, as Quimperane so bluntly stated, make sure that naught disrupt us on our path to that fate. Perhaps it is time I revealed to you a more powerful form of Malefic, so that you might be better prepared for the trials that are to follow. Ah, that furrow upon your brow suggests you could have used this spell earlier in your training. In retrospect, I would be inclined to agree. Haha. Thanks, my guy. Malefic 2. Bam. Divinations of astrologians transcended. Let's go. Alright, I'm just gonna take a quick, 3-minute break. To restock everything, and then I'll be right back. I'll run an ad while I'm gone so that it, cuts the ad time down. So now is also a good time if you want to grab some snacks, food, water, even just have a little bit of a stretch. It is a good time to do so, and we will be right back in just a few minutes. BRB! Hi, I'm back. I had a cheeky little snack of chicken too. Alright. I muted everything. Yes. Okay. We can keep going. More astrologian quests. More. Feather in the cap. Janaquinard has the latest information on Lady Leviva's current location. Oh. Okay. I'm glad she's doing well.
I am happy to report that Leviva is fine and well, and hasn't been attacked by bandits, dastards, curs, Jarlian spies, or disgruntled knights once since her last encounter at the Convictory. After restoring health to all the convictors so they might return to getting wounded again, she journeyed northwest into the Dravanian Forelands. If that journey was without incident, she should be in Tailfeather now, tending to the chocobo hunters there. Might I suggest that we go and join her, Atheria? I cannot remember the last time I was in the Forelands. Probably because I have never been to the Forelands. Why would anyone go there? It's literally crawling with dragons.
I love that he's like, I can't remember the last time I was there. Because I've never been there. Fuck that place. I don't want to go. Oh. Okay. Whew. Oh god. The yawning started.
Atheria, it is good to see you again. I pray you have not been neglecting your training. Now, you may be wondering why I chose Tailfeather of all places to visit next. Well, the truth of the matter is, I did not choose it at all. It chose me. The hunters here somehow heard of what we had done at the Convictory, and placed a formal request to have me come and tend to the hamlet's wounded. I would like to believe this proof that word of the benefits of Charlian astrology is slowly but surely spreading through the realm. Ah, but enough talk. There are many ailing souls that require succor. Would you and Janaquinard mind assisting me again, as you did in the Western Highlands?
Yeah, let's keep a closer eye on Leviva this time, alright, guys? The Tailfeather life chose me. I didn't choose the Tailfeather life. The Tailfeather life chose me. What's the song? It's like, everybody shake your tail feathers. No, wait. We're gonna do and shake your tail feathers. No? I can hear it in my head, but I can't replicate it. Maybe I'm just thinking of like the chicken dance. 2 scores summer trapping chocobos, not a single beak in the eye or talon in the arse. And here I am on my deathbed on account of tripping over a calam tree root. That's rough. That is rough, buddy. I'm so sorry. Here, let me give you a second chance.
An honest dealer, here in Tailfeather. Now I have seen everything.
Who's next? There you are.
The pain! Oh, the pain!
Oh.
I don't know who you are, but you're good in my book.
You're very welcome, sir. Have you heard about our cult? The cult of the astrologians? Would you like to join our cult? It's not heresy. Different. Totally different. Very different. Not the same.
Damn each and every one of the 12 to the 7th hell and back. I'm not ready to die.
Well, you don't have to be.
Praise the 12, I'm healed.
Fuck. There you go. You tried. Alright, let's make sure Leviva. Are we seeing that that lady anywhere?
I do believe that is everyone. At least for today. These men and women have chosen a horrendously dangerous profession. A chocobo's talons can rip open flesh to the bone,
and a single kick can knock an otherwise hale hunter out for a sennight. If he survives it,
Many of them seemed surprised. Grateful, of course, but surprised that we were helping them. Does the hamlet not have its own healers? Do the temple knights not dispatch their hospitaliers this far from Ishgard?
the Holy See only cares for the war with dragons. It cannot be bothered with a handful of hunters, despite the fact these hunters are its citizens. I was told on my arrival that they manage with makeshift poultices created using herbs gathered from around the hamlet. When the wounds are more severe, they turn to their sole barber, who, well, is also the local butcher. I'm sorry. My frustration with the situation, coupled with the day's efforts, have me slightly drained. Might I be allowed a few moments of respite?
Ooh.
Hi, Cake. How you doing? Welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the bunny chicken. I appreciate that. You're nearly at 150, Cake. Hello, hello. Bop, bop, bop. Boppity bop. Quimbarain, Atheria, would you be so kind as to accompany the lady on her stroll? It has been far too long since the Charlian assassin showed her face, and a reading I conducted earlier this morning showed a day rife with conflict and confusion. Getting the game for Tuesday, very excited. Ooh, very nice. I've already picked it up. I know Jim's already picked it up too. We bought it. I'm looking forward to it. I'm so excited. I do believe that. Okay, you said that already. Alright. What if they go after Janet Conard? When I buy games for collabs, I never look at the tutorial. Ayo, me neither. Hi, Neri. How you doing? Thanks for the bunny check-in. Hello, hello. Just how I am, but it's also way funnier for content. Agreed. I also just don't read tutorials. Hello, Neri. Plotting, as always. Hey, I don't like the way you smilers-ing at me like that. I am glad you came, Atheria. There is something important I must tell you. Since Janaquinard gave me my father's journal, I have spent my nights poring over his writings, trying to piece together what I could about his life. It appears he was hard-working and just. He trusted all, and truly wanted to help people in need. He believed that knowledge should not be hoarded like food, but shared amongst the intellectually starved. He also knew that there were those who would see him stopped, persons who used their influence to trick and frighten the Forum into believing that knowledge should be kept at one's breast, persons who saw my father as a threat. His final few entries all speak of how he feared for his life, of how one man in particular was working to see him dead. That man's name... Familiar voice. This isn't Janaquinard, surely. Familiar. Or is this the assassin, maybe?
It is not important, for in the end it turned out your father was killed by the very people he was foolish enough to trust. People who, in their slaying of a good man, proved that they were unworthy of the knowledge he so freely offered them. And now here you are, making the same mistake as he. Continued with this foolishness, and you too will suffer his fate.
Knew it. Do not dare talk of my father as if you knew him. You know nothing. Your mind is as closed as the minds of those back in the old world, who believe that hiding in their books will shield them from the pain and suffering of the real world. Such passion! It is a pity it remains misdirected. My employer only wishes to see you back, safe in Charlian. The Forum recognizes your talent. You are an asset to our nation and its people. We would have you live a long and prosperous life, so that you may rise even higher than your father ever had the opportunity to. But we both know you are far too stubborn to take this gift so graciously offered. You would rather fight. And you know, so would I. No more games, Leviva. Let us end this right here, right now, with your precious stars as our witness. Spare no one, not even the girl. Oh yeah, I have Gravy Ball.
Oh, do not think because you bested me in the past, you can do the same here.
Got a healer somewhere there. Looks as if you could do with an extra blade. Oh, okay. Oh, that's Celia. Okay. Let's get rid of these guys first. Get wrecked, bitch. What the fuck? Gun to Marlis Dindagabble? I will not die like your father did on foreign soil, at the hands of barbarians. Okay. Whoopee! Get fucked, idiot. Are you all right? I heard the commotion and came as quickly as I could. Not as quickly as these four. You remember, the hunters so gravely wounded not less than a bell ago? If memory serves me, they could barely lift a finger, let alone rush headlong into a heated battle and help turn the tide. Oh, don't be too hard on the silk shirt. Turns out we didn't need this help any road. Who'd have thought it, eh? Real life fighting astrologians. Now I truly have seen everything. Leviva, I dare say those men would not have risked their lives had they little respect for us or our craft. You were right. Our actions here have done more to promote Charlian astrology than any long-winded discourse. Why, I expect this very night the tale of your daring deeds will be told 100 times over in mead halls across the Forelands. Which means it will not be long before the Forum has heard as well. We Sharlians may have officially abandoned this realm, but our ears remain. If the one who hides Selly is who I think it is, then I expect naught less than a formal edict of extradition to be issued.
An edict of extradition? But Sharlian has no power to force Ishgard to deliver you into their hands. Furthermore, what exactly is it you have done wrong but allowed others to partake in your great nation's bottomless well of knowledge, as I did more than 15 summers ago when I studied in her halls?
Things changed after you left, Jenna. Many even believe it was my father's death that tipped the scales in favor of closing Sharlian's doors and locking away all our knowledge. If the Forum deems it so, I could be arrested and imprisoned for the theft of national resources, and I see no reason why your Holy See, who has already shown its disdain for our efforts, would stand in its way.
So what do we do? Your grandfather, your father, they have given up so much to see you here. We cannot just concede defeat, now that we have finally begun to make headway.
I never said we would, Jenny. I have no intention of giving up or giving in. Doing so would be to deny the sacrifices made by my father and grandfather. The stars have shown me the path I must take. There is no other, and it begins back at Tailfeather healing those who aided us. I will see the two of you in Ishgard once I have settled matters here. Quimperane will see I arrive unharmed. Okay, back to Ishgard. Beep, 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 beep. Okay. What are we up to? What quest are we on? We should be able to finish these tonight. What level is this? 56. I think so? Yeah.
Lady Leviva still has not returned from Tailfeather. Oh, but do not worry. I have heard word that she simply intends to stay a few turns of the sun longer. What we should be worrying about, however, is the Forum and their pending decision on our companion's extradition. If an official edict is drafted, I fear we may find ourselves at the mercy of the Vault. And if that were to happen, there will be little we can do to keep Leviva here, short of starting a war. If only we had more time. When I was studying in Sharlian, I heard whispers of an ancient astromantic spell, which could stop time and the very movements of the heavens. All of my professors denied it existed, of course.
Oh? If I could turn back time. Trumped. Collective unconscious. Creates a celestial ring 80 arms around the caster. Reduces damage taken by 10% for self and any party members. Applies Wheel of Fortune. Wheel of Fortune effect is a regen. Okay, so it's a shield and a regen. Oh, sick. Effect will be applied continuously to self and all party members standing within the celestial ring. This collective unconscious effect ends upon using another action or moving, including facing a different direction. Cancels auto attack upon it. So you just stand there. I guess it's like a focus. Like, what do they call it in D&D? Concentration spell. How you use that bubble is that you use it in between GCDs by tapping it. Oh. Because does the regen... It's rare that you leave it there? Oh, okay. So does the regen continue on even if you're not casting it? Because it doesn't say Wheel of Fortune stops. Defense and regen continue for a bit after you let go. Okay, yeah. That makes sense then. 6 or 9 seconds. Wow, okay.
Word of Lady Levequests' charity has begun spreading, my friend. I have attended more than one luncheon where it was positively dripping off the tongues of all the good lords and ladies. And the knights. Oh, the knights, they have started rumbling about why magics that not only heal the wounded but also enhance the strengths of the healthy are not being employed to save the lives of those on the front lines.
Regen might not, but the DR definitely does. Okay, cool. That is cool.
Needless to say, the Vault is not amused. Their plan to have us fade into obscurity has rebounded upon them, and now they are scrambling to twist this situation to their advantage. Listen, Atheria. The Vault would have us officially attend an operation currently underway in the Western Highlands village of Hemlock. The settlement was abandoned after the calamity, and has since been overrun with beasts of all manner. The Holy See seeks to reclaim it, and my uncle, the Count, has generously volunteered his knights to clear the area of any remaining threats. It is win-win for the Vault. The operation is small enough and far enough away from the capital that even if it is a success, no one will pay it half a mind, but the Vault will be able to say that they answered the pleas of the knights. If, for any reason, the operation were to fail, then the Vault would be able to attribute the failure to the astrologian presence and turn the high houses against Lady Levequests. I spoke with the lady about this, but she said she was not interested in the politics of the situation, only that it was her duty to aid people in need. We should speak with her, and soon. Let us make haste to Hemlock. Reports from Hemlock claim the village is a veritable den of feathered dragons, the few remaining homes naught more than gutted shells. When we arrive, we should seek the commanding officer and have him direct us to our young charge.
Okay. To the captain. What's this then? Sorry, Levequests, even if you don't care about politics, it definitely cares about you. Yeah, you can't really escape it at this point. Like, Rip Bozo. No camp there? What's the business with this question mark going on here? You here to help with the operation? Word has it the battle has taken a turn for the worse. Could I have just flown over that? It seems so. But you know what? It is what it is. What I lack in healing talents, I shall make up for with my blade. There are wounded everywhere, Atheria. We must help them. So this is battle. I never knew. All the blood. Janna Quinard's coming out of this scarred. We severely underestimated the strength of our enemies, and now my men and women find themselves overwhelmed. The tide wedges we had at the day's onset have all degraded into small knots of fighting, and the number of wounded is growing faster than our chaplains can heal them. Thank the Fury you arrived when you did. Our wounded hide in the lee of yonder boulders, for we have not even the means to pull their ailing bodies to safety. Okay. Oi. Where am I? Oh. Listen, mate. I'm busy. Alright? Can't you see I'm busy right now? Oh, I can't summon my chocobo. Oh, wait, no, I can. Just, yeah. I clicked the wrong button. It's so dark. Why is it so dark? Weren't we fighting during the day? Where am I? Where is my company? I must return to them. Please, help. I shan't forget this astrologian. I am forever in your debt. Don't forget to join the cult on your way out. I once heard that at the end, your life flashes before your eyes. Why is it then that I can only recall the bodice of that wench at the Forgotten Night? Brother! I don't even... Do we have to? You have my thanks, but there must still be many who require succor. I heard a woman scream beyond this very boulder not moments before you arrived. Uh-oh. Laviva! Don't call her a wench to her face, right? I love that auto-modded wench, by the way. Where's Quimperine? It's an astrologian. A robed astrologian. What have we here? Silvestre! You who vowed never to set foot in this barbarian land again? Unless... Clever girl, yes. It was I who hired Sealy to bring you back to Charlian. And if you had come back with us quietly, you would be free right now, rather than a wanted criminal facing a trial, imprisonment, even execution, depending on what you have told these tamed savages of yours. Yes, my dear. I offered you a chance, and you foolishly refused it. The edict has been issued, and I am here to collect you. Though I must place some of the blame for that on our friend Sealy. Had she not insisted on playing games, perhaps you would have displayed reason back in the Black Shroud. Instead, she merely added fuel to a fire already hot with your inherent stubbornness. And now I am forced to make the journey to this filthy realm to clean up her mess. And I suppose that starts with these companions of yours. Atheria, take Janaquinard and leave. Right now. Neither of you are ready for magics of the variety he wields. But what of you, my lady? I am going to reclaim my father's journal. Brave? Your father was brave. Your father is also dead. Lady Laviva! Ah, I now understand Sealy's frustration. This realm is truly overrun with vermin. How we suffered here for so long, I will never know. Very well, Laviva. You leave me no choice. You may already know we have questioned Mace regarding your unauthorized passage into Eorzea. What you may not know is that we still hold him in the dark cells. Just a precautionary measure, of course. We would not want to see him flee again before the trial. Now, your grandfather is not as spry as he used to be, and I am uncertain how long the sanity of a man of his age will last in complete darkness. Though the longer you delay, the closer we come to finding out. If you wish to see your grandfather released, you will come to the abandoned city in the Dravanian hinterlands. There, my airship will be waiting to take you back to the old world, where you will be tried. Fairly, of course. I suppose you could run, but know that doing so would have grave consequences for your grandfather, and possibly your mother as well. And we would still eventually find you. This motherfucker. Wait! My father's diary! He may still be close. Wait here. Well, you should have held on to it a bit better, shouldn't you? Silvestre. I knew it. Why? Because it was written in the fucking diary, or what? Lady Leviva. Who was that? I have the strangest feeling I should know him from somewhere. Maybe Janaquinard studied with him too. Silvestre, leader of the Bibliotheques, a powerful group of conservative fundamentalists who seek to control the whole of Sharlayan knowledge. They believe that our people should not become involved in history, only be witness to it, then analyze it until all the lives lived and lost are but numbers on a page. You may remember Silvestre, Janaquinard, because he is the self-same man who has pushed for old Sharlayan to batten its doors, and has used my father's death as his rallying cry. And now I am certain that he had my father killed. Near the end of my father's diary, he mentions being contacted by a young Silvestre, who happened to be an older classmate of his when they were both at the studium. Silvestre, looking to make a name for himself as a politician, warned my father against continuing to disseminate knowledge of Sharlayan astrology in Eorzea. A warning my father, of course, did not heed. Soon after, several attempts were made on my father's life. When he subsequently looked into the matter, he discovered that there was a price on his head, and that Silvestre had put it there. I discovered a contract signed by the wretch folded in my father's journal. He had planned on revealing it to the Forum on his return, but he never had the chance. Janaquinard, my father gave you that journal before he died, but you never once opened it. I did not think it was mine to read, but what you say, if it is true, we must get that diary back. Come, it seems the fighting has died down. Let us report to the captain of the knights, then return to Ishgard so that we may plan our next move. Bruh, why did you not keep that in a safe place? Like, you knew people were coming after you. Surely you'd give, like, that special piece of paper to someone else for safekeeping, knowing that they would come after you specifically. Silvestre, I knew it. I do not know what to believe anymore. We must report to the captain, then hasten back to Ishgard. Perhaps then we can attempt to make sense of all that has befallen us here today. Many lives were saved because of you. If this is what we can expect from Sharlayan astrology, I see no reason why we shouldn't have knights trained in the field. I will recommend this to the Lord Commander. I suspect he will be pleased to see the day won with so few casualties. If you require our services again, you need only ask. Come, Atheria. Let us hasten back to Ishgard. I happen to be on good terms with the Lord Commander, actually. I applaud you and your companions on a battle well fought. We knights do not forget the bravery shown by our allies. Oh, bless him. Yep, join the cult. You want our business card? To the pillars! Bum, bum, bum. Wait, no, Leviva was there. Fuck. Moments ago, we received a missive from the commander of my father's guard. He thanked us again for our assistance in Hemlock, and has formally requested that Lady Leviva train several of his knights in Charlian astrology. The Vault, however, remains silent, and I believe this silence to be calculated. If the edict issued for Lady Leviva's extradition has arrived, they need only turn a blind eye to Silvestre's actions until he has spirited the lady from the realm, and people simply forget she was ever here. But we are not going to let that happen, are we, my lady? I am sorry, Janaquinard, but I no longer see how we cannot. Silvestre has my grandfather. He has threatened to take my mother, and he now has the one thing that could have saved them both, my father's journal. No, Janaquinard, I cannot deny my fate any longer. I have done several readings since our return, and every one is the same. Deceit, manipulation, submission. My path is clear. You, however, can carry on. Silvestre has no authority over you, or Atheria. See that my father's dream is fulfilled. Promise me that much. What if we did the manipulation? I shall promise you that and more, my lady. Quimperain and I will see you to the place of meeting, and do whatever possible to make certain this Silvestre keeps his word. You know that by attending me, you put yourself in danger. He has shown he will not hesitate to kill anyone who stands in his way. And now that he knows, I know.
You've done this.
I can't believe you've done this. Hi for 180, how you doing? Hello, hello, it's good to see you. G'day, g'day. He has shown that he will not hesitate to kill anyone who stands in his way. And now that he knows I know of his involvement in my father's death, but still you would stand by my side in my last moments in Eorzea. I do not deserve friends such as you. Doing good? That's good. I'm doing well. I'm doing well. Trucking along, you know how it is. Atheria, ether is the building block of all that surrounds
They ask
us.
you how you are, you just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine, but you just can't get into it because they would never understand.
I am doing good. I'm doing good. I'm doing more than fine. I'm doing more than fine. I'm a little eepy. I've brought forward the finishing time for streams now, just recently. So now we finish at 10 in half an hour. So that I don't burn myself out. For reasons, you know. May or may not have fucked around and found out, but, you know. It is what it is. Atheria, ether is the building block of all that surrounds us, meaning that everything is connected. Someone closely attuned with that ether can, in a sense, link themselves with others, feeling their joy, feeling their pain. Scholars of the soul call this empathy. Crystal gazers and card readers call it the Wheel of Fortune. We astrologians call it collective unconsciousness. Whatever you call it, I feel that bond with you. Both of you. Thank you. Hey, oh my god, I'm gonna let me unlock the ability. You fucked around and found out. I did. I did, indeed. Divinations of astrologians transcended deep within your soul. There is no other path for me to take. If I do not give myself up, I will be putting the only family I have left in danger, and I cannot bear such burden. You may accompany me if you wish, but know that by doing so you put yourself in grave danger for no reason other than your pride. Yeah, and? Okay. Janaquinard and Lady Leviva appear to be ready to depart, with or without you. Whoa. Accept. The hands of fate. I am quite aware that the mere notion of accompanying Leviva to the answering quarter is bordering on absurd,
But I cannot in good faith abandon our good friend in her time of need, not after all we have been through. I am joyed to see that you have come to the same conclusion as well.
You two are foolish, but I would not trade friends such as you for all the gold in the Aurum Vale. I've been there, there's not a lot of gold in there. You don't want to go there.
But there is no gold in the...
Jenna could not also been like, huh? Huh?
My lady, might I ask you to entertain a second option? You said that your father's diary contained a document which implicates Silvestre in Rufin's murder. What if, and I fully understand the enormity of this if, but what if Silvestre still has yet to lay eyes on that document? Suppose he only took the diary to provoke you. If we could somehow retrieve it before you boarded his airship?
Then we would have a bargaining chip of our own. But this man is the leader of the Bibliotheques. Their sole purpose in life is the hoarding of knowledge. Of course he read the diary, and knowing Silvestre, the document would have been set to flame the moment he discovered it. Unless we told him that there was another document, one that I removed from the diary to have examined, one that was not in the diary when he stole it. Of course, there is no such page, but it would be easy enough to draft something up from memory of what I saw, something that would appear official from a distance. It might just work, though there is always the chance that he may simply attempt to take the document by force. Were that to happen, we would be fortunate to escape with our lives. Silvestre is a formidable astrologian. Some say he even possessed the power to stop time.
But I thought those were only... No, we mustn't think of that. There is little time left before the scheduled meeting in the answering quarter. Lady Leviva's plan is all we have. If we are to save both her and her family, we must act, and trust that the stars will guide us to victory.
Think I've managed to burn myself out on Monhun? Waiting for the new update and playing Pokemon. Oh my goodness. Full 180, but you love Monster Hunter. I mean, to be fair, it does happen, you know? Sometimes you just gotta take a bit of a break. It is what it is. Hopefully you recover. Hopefully you gather your senses again. To be fair though, you play a lot of Monhun. Boom, 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 boom. I got like 200, 300 hours in the first few weeks of Wilds. Holy fuck. My guy. Yeah, no wonder you burnt out. Damn. Holy. What happened here? Wait, what is it? What do you mean? This is where my people lived, where my father was born and raised, where he became an astrologian, where he took his first steps on the path that would lead us all here. He was not a Sharlayan, not even a Huron. He was an Eorzean, like Janaquinard and Quimperine, even you, Atheria. Did a 30-hour sesh first day beat the whole game in one session? How? How did you stay up for 30 hours? Dude. Are you good?
Nigh on 15 summers have come and gone since I last set foot on the paths of contemplation. Yet this place appears as if it hasn't been inhabited for centuries.
I was excited. That's fair, yeah. I was also enjoying Wilds too. Nature is the greatest of levelers, Janaquinard. She provides us with what we need, but when we are done with it, she is quick to take back what is, and always has been, rightfully hers. There is still time before Silvestre is to arrive. I would like to take a walk, and see where my father lived. Just knowing that I tread the same ground as he may grant my mind peace.
Well, then I might suggest a rooftop garden directly to the south of here. Your father and I would spend many a night there, gazing up at the stars, and prattling on about our dreams into the small hours. It is where he first told me of your mother. Your birth mother, not the aunt who cared for you after Lady Birdie died in labor, and the child she was carrying.
Wow, okay. Just a bit of lore immediately. Damn. So she gets to hear of her father and her mother.
Not all of the conversations Rufin and I had were pleasant. He was a fiery spirit, who, once an idea had filled his head, would make it his whole life, regardless of how outlandish it was. Reintroducing Charlian astrology to Eorzea was one such idea. I was against it at first, knowing firsthand how traditionalist the people of my city-state were. But your father overwhelmed me with his passion, and it was not long before I, too, found myself a disciple of his vision.
He told me about your mother, made me laugh so much. What? Why? What happened here? Yes, what a starry night sky we have. I wonder if my father knew that one day I would be here, standing under the same sky he did. Did he know that he would have a daughter who was as stubborn as he? A daughter who would put her life and the lives of those she loved in danger because of an unfulfilled dream? I think he did. And I think if he were here now, he would be proud. Proud that I at least tried. Proud that I did not let fate control me, but that I rather walked her hand in hand with that fate down a path my father left, not only for me, but for all those who would carry in their hearts the same dream. Hey, did you clip it?
Our dreams into the small hours. It is where he first told me of your mother. Our dreams.
I had to. What, he told me of your mother. Oh my god.
I believe he would be, as well, Lady Leviva. Though I did not fully realize it until recently. These past moons it has been as if Rufin was here by my side once again. The passion, the stubbornness, the talent.
Your mama. Hi, Atheria. How you doing? Hello, hello.
I do not think he would stand idly by as Silvestre had his way, and so I believe neither should we.
Thank you, Jenny. I know I've been hard on you, but it is only because you were an incompetent astrologian with an aversion for training, not because you were anything but a good man, and a good friend. Now, let us see what the stars have in mind for us today. Okie dokie. It's your reading time. Oh, we're gonna fight.
Fate is but a suggestion. Remember that.
A suggestion, Luna. You may keep your readings to yourself. No offense, milady, but the only thing that shall be guiding me tonight is my obligation to Lady Leviva. That, and my blade. Silvestre is not a man to be late. He will be here. Proceed. Time to kick ass. Let's go. Well. Hiding behind your lackeys, Silvestre? Ah, ever so predictable, Laviva. I am sorry to inform you. There has been a change of plans. There will be no return to your homeland. No tear-filled reunion with your grandfather. No trial. Only a sentence. And that sentence shall be carried out here, by mine hand. You see, after reading your father's diary, it became clear to me that you and your wretched friends know too much. You would not believe how long I have been searching for that document. The last one that connected me to your father's unfortunate accident. I tracked down and had all the others destroyed, but this one has eluded me for almost 2 decades. New clips channel? Yeah, just for FF14. It's basically because I'll do long form FF14 content for it as well, which I've been working on. I nearly finished one today, but I just had a few more things I need to do. So yeah, it's basically a Final Fantasy dedicated channel. Because of, you know, YouTube algorithm shit. Plus, it's kind of nice having it all in one place. Makes sense what those silly symbols were after your name. Oh yeah, Atheria 14. Atheria XIV. I was like, I don't know what else to call it. This'll do. So, oh no, I don't know if he's gonna buy the fact that we've got another document. The last? It'll do, bunny. It'll do. Thanks for 180. Silly symbols, aka letters. Well, it is Roman numerals. Jane, Atheria, it appears we are left with but a single path.
There was only ever one, my lady, and we shall see it to the end.
What the fuck is Roman? Violence. Behold violence, let's go. It's time for violence. Oh, there's more coming.
If you barbarians are one thing, it is brave. I shall give you that. Let me show you why the barbarians cannot be allowed to have this knowledge.
Hey, yo, what the fuck are you doing? What is this? Those arcana. They are not right. I sense forbidden magics. Hurry and destroy them. The power they draw from the constellations is too much. Hey, yo.
These magics are forbidden.
Oh, one more. Oh yeah, see, it holds on. Wheel of Fortune stays for 10 seconds. Probably should have used that earlier. Whole battle is one big Yu-Gi-Oh duel. It is!
Wait. If you wish to see your grandfather live, you will not kill me.
That was never our intention, Silvestre. No. I only wish to ask a few simple favors. The first being the return of my father's diary. You will then send word back to the old world to have my grandfather released immediately. And finally, you will return to Sharlayan and report to the Forum that I have disappeared and am presumed deceased. Fail to do these things, and I shall tell the Forum all I know of your involvement in my father's death. I doubt they will be as generous with their mercy as I. And what? You shall remain here and continue to spread our knowledge across this worm-eaten realm like it was sweet cream butter? You know not what you do. The barbarians of this realm have shown that they can only use knowledge to destroy each other. They corrupt it. They lessen it. And then they forget it. They never once have shown they are worthy of the knowledge they so defile. And yet you would still give it to them. Very well. I shall do as you ask. But know that the Forum is ever listening, ever watching. Should you continue your escapades here in Ishgard, they will find out. And they will send others, until they have succeeded, where I have failed. Yeah, turn your tail and run. Stupid bitch. This quest used to be able to break the game, if I recall. What? Draw your last pathetic Yu-Gi-Oh card. Time to do. To be fair, we're pretty good at destroying each other. That is true. Then you'd best make certain they do not. You are a powerful man who also happens to be a master of lies and deceit. I pray the task should not prove too difficult. And if it does, well then, I can always show them what manner of a man you truly are. I do not think there will be any need for that. Silvestre, however wicked, is not a fool. He will not sacrifice what he has spent the past 2 decades building over a girl he, even with his back to the cobbles, sees as an inferior, especially if you have offered him a means of accomplishing it without causing him to lose face. His pride, of course, will ache, but it's naught a little wine cannot cure. You are right, Jenna Quinard. Something I never thought I would admit, at least out loud. Fuck, that's funny. So, does this mean you will remain in the sea and continue your teachings? Of course I will. There is the pending contract with House Durandare, my obligations to the Convictors and the Hunters of Tailfeather, and then, of course, there is the matter of your incomplete training. If memory serves me, you have still only opened half of the Heavens' gates. Lamille. Okay. Nothing's broken, so it's probably fine. Watch the guy fail a speedrun because his opponent got a first-hand Exodia like hours into the run. Oh my god. Don't remember the rest of the scene, I just remember the Exodia obliterate. The thing that speeds up your casts got your cast to 0.05 seconds and the sound animation couldn't keep up. Wow. You may recall a time when I pulled Milady aside and spoke of how... Oh no, there's a Quimperine. You may recall a time when I pulled Milady aside and spoke of how I did not trust my master's heathen magics. Well, I still do not trust his, but Lady Levequests and yours. A man my age should not have lasted a half bell in that last battle. Hells, I still cannot believe we fended off those pirates in Limsa Lominsa. I could not have survived this long without you, Lady Atheria. Should you ever have need of my sword, you need only ask. Hell yeah. This game would break because of hardware limitations. Yeah. I just remember Kaiba screaming as the light beams on him. LMAO. I need to watch that clip. I don't remember it.
Truth be told, I have no idea how we survived that battle. Think of it a moment. Silvestre could stop time. Perhaps fate has a stronger pull than I imagined. Or perhaps I've merely evolved into an all-powerful astrologian. Likely the former. Well, things did not go completely as planned, but we arrived at the fate intended for us nonetheless. Now, the question is, what do we do with this fate we have been granted? I believe this warrants another reading, but perhaps after we've had a bite to eat.
Back to Ishgard. To the Athenaeum. Do you have anything new to say? Record? Yeah, hell yeah. That'd be awesome. You may recall a time when I pulled... Okay, no, that's the same.
Ah, Atheria. You are just in time to greet the Athenaeum's newest member.
Eh?
May I present you with Lord Rufin?
Hey, that's funny. Well, how do you do, Lord Rufin? If you watch Yu-Gi-Oh! As an adult, you realize how ridiculous that first episodes are, with an elderly man falling sick because a kid destroyed a card. You question why he is so sick because of that. Yeah. I mean, the same thing kind of happened when I tried to watch Pokemon. I was like, hell yeah, you know what? I'm gonna watch Pokemon. And I watched like one episode and I was like, you know what? I think I'm just gonna leave that as a fond memory of a kid. Yugi's granddad Voldemorted on Blue Eyes card.
Why the surprise? Ah, but I believe I know the answer. Your senses are doubtless reeling from having witnessed poor Lady Leviva's tragic end in the hinterlands. Contrary to popular opinion, I was not murdered at all, but merely on a long and winding journey that has finally brought me back to Ishgard, so that I may teach the secrets of Sharlayan astrology once again. I mean to show the people that fate is a path that need not be walked in darkness, that the stars can be used to light the way. And my first lesson, that those who oppose this celestial guidance shall find their foes burning on and on without end.
Complete. The Hands of Fate. Yippee! Well, Lord Rufin. This concludes the astrologian quests for Final Fantasy XIV Heavensward. In order to undertake the next series of quests, you must first meet the following requirements. You must have completed the main scenario quest, The Far Edge of Fate. Once you have done so, the next astrologian quest will be available from Jenna Quinard. Cool. Woohoo! We did it! We made it to the end. Welcome back, Atheria. It is always a pleasure to see you here in the Athenaeum. Things have been quite hectic of late, but with Lord Rufin travelling about the countryside preaching the merits of our field, why, the number of applications for novitiate positions has increased tenfold over the past moon. And now, the Observatorium has begun requesting reports on domicile, modality, cadence. Dare I say we needn't wait much longer for the day when Charlian and Ishgardian astrologies have joined back together as one? Is that a refer to spreadsheet moment? That is a refer to spreadsheet moment, Jim. We have completed the quest. It is time to refer to spreadsheet. Pokemon is a whole new level of what the fuck? An 11-year-old kid traveling alone in a world full of fire-breathing and venomous creatures, to say the least. And we don't even get an explanation of... Is he gets some kind of money? Yeah, exactly, yeah. Alright, I am referring to my spreadsheet to tick off this quest. Disciple of War job quests. This would be... Disciple of Magic, rather. This would be Astrologian. Level 60. Yeah. The Hands of Fate. Tick it off. Tick them all off. Alright guys, it's bedtime. We've arrived at the time when I must go to bed. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Say it ain't so. I will not go. Turn the lights on. Carry me home. The sleeper clock comes for us all. It does indeed. It does indeed. He's 10? Oh, then it's worse than I thought. Oh man. Sitting in the corner like a boozoo. Alright. Yes, that is going to bring us to the end of stream today. I'm sorry. It is sad. It is sad. We could actually do a Pokemon raid. It's kind of funny and topical. How long is he going to stream for? I don't know. I mean, he regularly does like 24-hour streams. I don't know how. Let's go raid Cactuar. So Cactuar also plays Final Fantasy XIV, but so he was helping us out actually with the raids, Alexander raids on the weekend. Yesterday. Thanks for the stream. Jim says you can't end. Can't end stream for another 2 hours. No, Jim, that's not how that works. I have to go to bed. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. No! Hi, Raiders. How we doing? Hello, hello. Welcome. Welcome, welcome. You can't end stream. The timing on that was iconic. That timing was iconic. Hi Kyatonic, hello, welcome. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. How are you? Hello, hello. It's wonderful to see you again. Not allowed to end. Oh, okay. Maybe we'll do like one more quest or something. Welcome Raiders, hello. Hi Kyatonic, thank you so much for joining us today. Hello everyone. Hello, hello. Let me scroll up. So if you probably don't know who I am. I am Atheria, or you can call me Ath. I'm a variety gamer and bunny VTuber. I play a lot of different games, so I play a lot of Final Fantasy XIV. We're trying to do every quest in the game. There's a lot of quests. We've been doing this for a couple of years now. I also play indie games. We play Stardew Valleys on Friday. I'm playing a modded version of Stardew Valley, which we call Witchdew Valley. I also play Final Fantasy IX. I play games with my friends every Tuesday. Tomorrow, oh my god, we're playing Guilty as Sock tomorrow. It's like a courthouse game where you roleplay as different characters in a courthouse. So your friends can be like, accuse each other of crimes. And then you have to like debate it out together. It's going to be absolute chaos. But thank you for the raid. I appreciate it. Thank you everyone for the follows as well. Welcome in. I appreciate the follows. Thank you. So Jim was just saying can't end stream for another 2 hours, which is the raid message that one of my friends used yesterday. And then you guys came in, which is very funny timing. So hello. Hi Lux Offitor, welcome. Hi Kyatonic, of course. Hello Hannah. The Night Runner, welcome in. Space Toaster, oh that's so good. Hello. Black Frames, welcome in. Hi Neon Turtle, hello. Sir Eclipse, welcome. I hope you're all doing... Oh, my chat jumped. No. Hello. Everyone that wanted to extend stream, you're welcome. Oh my god. It's Monday tomorrow. Oh, sorry. Monday tomorrow. I play Final Fantasy IX tomorrow. And then objections on Tuesday. Sorry. Look, time is a fickle beast. Hi Mediocre, welcome in. Hello. FF9 is best FF? Yo, I am loving FF9. It's my first time playing it, and it is so good. It is so good. I played 7 before 9, because Neri used to speedrun 7, one of my friends in mod in the chat. So he plays FF9 with me, and he also played FF7 with me as well. Like, we take turns reading out all the dialogue and stuff. And so his is 7, but mine is definitely 9 so far. We were playing FF10, been my fave forever. 9 is on the list. Oh my goodness. I would like to go through and play all of them, because FF14 is the first one that I played, and it's the MMO one. Yeah, I'll dip over to the game again. I was really excited to try the other ones. So hello. Good seeing you again. Thank you for 180. Thanks for coming by. I appreciate it. Need more channel points for that. Oh, for the next, yeah. Neri's been channel point redeeming them. We have a game redeem thing. But yeah, so I will also read out, so Kyotonic as our introduction to what you get up to over on your stream. So, oh, that's last trade of the day. That's funny. Okay, hang on. Let me find the thing. Here it is. Kyotonic, a chaotic gremlin oni trading rocks by day and gaming by night. They're currently on a Final Fantasy X kick, exploring Zanarkand, and driving the airship. Will they reach the final Aeon? Tune in to find out. Oh, that's so good. And they were playing Stardew last night, right? With your friends. I loved that too. That was great. So hello everyone. You can't skip 13. It has Lightning McQueen. Ka-chow! Ka-chow! Oh, what a cute opening. Yeah, I love being able to introduce my community to your community when you guys come in, so that, you know, people here can learn a little bit about you and what kind of vibe is on your stream. Especially, I mean, we did raid in yesterday, but, you know, especially for people maybe we haven't met before, or people who are new, or, you know, even just like some of my friends are also variety streamers as well and getting up to new and different things all the time. Lightning is just female Cloud with pink hair. I see. Tell me more. I'm interested. Go on. Yes. Tonight we were getting up to doing some job quests in FF14. So I've been playing the it's like Astrologian, so we summon cards. It's kind of like you like pull card readings so that you can give like party buffs and stuff like that. And yeah, it's a very aesthetic class to play, for sure. Like Cloud, she also has all of the facial expressions of smug and smug. Zero expression face, that's funny. Cloud was just like, oh, Cloud and Zidane are like different types of infuriating. Mal as being like, oh no, I guess I have to do another mission. Y'all tricked me. I've been tricked. That's okay. What is this quest? Do it for Gilly. Yo, this is the quest that I was trying to find the other day and I couldn't. No wonder I couldn't see it. It's literally like on the edge of the map. Hi Saf, how you doing? Hello. DM'd? Okay. Let's have a look at female Cloud with pink hair. Yo, she's cool! I like her. Yo, she looks badass. Gonna shower. Finally finished building my desk and moving everything over. Oh my god, Sav. Thank you for coming by, I appreciate it. That sounds like an absolute mission. Do you have work tomorrow? I do have work tomorrow. That's fine. That's future me problem. I don't have to worry about that right now. Do you need to raid and run? Absolutely, Kyotonic. Thank you so much for the raid. I know you definitely need to go take care of yourself, so thank you very much. Thank you, thank you. Good luck with your assessments for uni, and good luck with your studies. And yeah, I look forward to seeing you again. Thank you so much. Sorry for extending, but also not chat encouraged me. That's fair, that's fair. It's okay. Look, I do it to other people too, so, you know. it's all's fair in love and war. So, that's all good. Thank you so much for the raid. I appreciate it. You said you'd follow your new stream end time. It's been a bit over a week. But in a second, I will do one more quest. Because I want to do this quest, and if I don't do this quest now, I'll forget it is here. And then I'll have trouble finding it again. I can't read. Let me vibe out this written passage. I hate Atri and Jim have accurately pinned me in as Zidane core. Minus the dagger harassment. Yeah. Look, Cake, I'm with you on, like, not reading tutorials, I'll be really honest. I, like, don't read tutorials. I can't pay attention for that long. Do it for Gilly. Neutral Charms has a message for you from an old friend. Ah, Atheria. I was looking for you. Or rather, your friend Wedge was. Left a most puzzling message he did, with instructions to convey it to you verbatim. He requests your presence at the Ethereochemical Research Facility in Azislar for a project of the utmost secrecy. Sounds like nonsense to my ears, but he assured me you would grasp his intent. Well, that is the message, and now I've delivered it. Oh my god, the bed emote. It's okay. It's just one more quest, guys. It's for the raiders. It's not... It's like, I'm not being selfish. Go bed. Oh, go bed. That's funny. No. You can't tell me what to do. Oh yeah, Cake, you definitely only skip reading tutorials, right? Cake and I have already had this discussion, Jim. Neither Cake nor I are going to read the tutorial for tomorrow. For Tuesday. For Tuesday. I know what day of the week it is, guys. It's fine. I'm cool, calm, and collected, actually. Honest. So I guess someone has to, right? Oh, Jim, thanks for taking one for the team. Oh, Jim, but you like reading tutorials, Jim. Jim. So Jim's gonna explain the tutorial to everyone. Kinda glad I might be busy. What? Have you seen what game we're playing, Neri? Skipping these tutorials shows why you suck at golf. I know what you mean. I hit a perfect hole-in-one, didn't I, Cake? This means your job is to listen and pay attention when it comes to start. Yes. I can do that. Alright, we're about to hit an ad, so I won't jump into the quest just yet. I'll wait. He'll explain, I'll drift off, get distracted halfway through, have to vibe out the rules. No, shut up, don't remind me, how dare you. Got him. Got him. It is what it is, Cake. It is what it is. Yeah, I'm so looking forward to Guilty as Sock. So basically, here, since we're going into an ad, for anyone who's not in ads, I'll read out what this game is so you can understand why we're so excited for it. It only came out like three days ago. It's not expensive. It's like $5 US. And so it's very cute, like the graphics are very like stylized and like 3D cute. And so it says, enter a chaotic courtroom where socks play lawyers, prosecutors, and judges. use absurd evidence, craft wild arguments, and deliver verdicts in this hilarious online party game. Improvise, strategize, and shout objection because in Guilty as Sock, chaos always wins. So Cake and I are going to be really good at this is what I'm hearing. Chaos always wins, Cake. That's it. That's all we need. We don't need the rest of the tutorial. We already know what it's about. We already know how to win. That's it. The yelling part for damn sure. Hee hee hee. Tee hee hee. Tee hee hee. I'm made for this. Your Honor! Objection! Relevance. Objection, relevance. Objection, hearsay. Actually, that falls into the exception of hearsay. I love that, like, some of the examples are like, the accused has a seriously shady search history. And then the response is, my client's phone was broken. How could he call the victim moron? Oh yeah. People can only speak when the judge permits them. I did see, I don't know if you spotted this, Jim. So, I can't help myself. I look at the achievements, right? So the first achievement is forced silence. Get knocked out by the judge 20 times. At this point, you're more of a punching bag than a lawyer. I was like, I saw that and I was like, yo, we're gonna probably speedrun this achievement in like the first round, I'll be honest. Saf GG is on trial for too many D's nuts joke. Oh my god, yes, Cake, you have to do that. You have to accuse Saf of making too many D's nuts jokes. I was like wondering what I accuse people of. Gonna accuse Jim of reading. Alright, welcome back. We're gonna keep going with our quest. As is on trial for never sticking to a fucking schedule. Shut the fuck up, alright? It is what it is, okay? It's one quest. It's one quest.
Oh, there you are, Atheria. I've been waiting for you. And so is our old friend of ours. You remember Gilly, don't you? I was feeling awfully lonely without her, so I snuck out the back door when the chief wasn't looking. But look at her now. Systems down. No power to even utter a single blip. Doesn't it just break your heart, Atheria? Left alone in this wasteland for thousands of years, just waiting for someone to help, and as soon as she's done her duty, clunk, tossed to the side like a rusty old suit of armour. Well, I won't stand for it. We won't stand for it. I'm going to bring Gilly back to life and you're going to help me. At first I had a mind to fix her up myself, but I fear she's proven beyond my abilities to repair. That's when I hit upon it. If we found a new body for Gilly, we could transfer her personality and memories right into it. It'd be like she'd never left.
Your Honor, reading is cringe. Exactly. I've seen one quest take you an entire damn stream. Gotta go look after Katos. Bye, Neri. Bye. Make sure to write her out in Discord chat. What? What do you mean?
I know what you're thinking. Just where are we going to find this new body, Wedge? I've got 3 words for you. The Fractal Continuum. It's an old warship that was converted into a museum of Allegan technology. If there's any place we can find a new body for Gilly, it'll be there. And it's just a short trip away by matter conduit. 6-7 to boot. You'll go, won't you? For Gilly's sake.
I can go there. That's no problem at all. Check out me exposing her for her spending habits. That's in Discord too. Oh my god, did you put... What have you done? What is this? What is this? Oh my god! He's leaked our chat messages! No! Oh my god, he leaked our DMs. It's me being a bozo. Shit. No. Hello? I'm looking for a new body. Y'all got any extra bodies lying around here?
Blip. Transport is available from this location to the Fractal Continuum, the greatest storehouse of technological marvels in all of Alag. Blip blip. The Fractal Continuum is temporarily closed to tourists. Access is limited to those with level 3 security clearance or higher. Blip. Unauthorized visitors will be removed via the Continuum's anti-intruder defense system. Thank you, and we hope you enjoy your visit.
Oh, it's a dungeon. I'm not doing this tonight. We're not gonna finish this tonight. I did not realize it was a dungeon. Whoops. Don't tell Neri he was right. No one tell Neri he was right, okay? We just... Everyone... Group huddle. Group huddle. Group huddle, guys. Group huddle. Group huddle. We can't tell Neri that he was right, okay, guys? Alright. Alright, we can't tell Neri that he was right. Okay, good. I'm glad we all agree. I'm glad we all agree on that. I make no promises. Hey, what's it worth for you, Cake? What's it to you? Yeah, what's it to you, Jim? What's it to you? Oh my god, quest complete, guys! Whoa, that's crazy! We did it! Woo! Yeah, we finished the quest! There's no evidence that we did not finish it. Oh. Thank you for the bunny check-in, Jim. I appreciate that. Another bunny collected. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Sus? What? I don't know what you mean. I'm not sus at all. Did that work? Did I fix that? Have I still not fixed that? I thought I fixed that. I did not fix that. Well. No, nothing to see here, Neri. As you were. There's a charlatan and a liar. I'm pretty sure if he was here, he would say, I know. He'd be like, yeah, I know. A deceiver? What? No, the pin! The pin, Saf! The pin! Not the pin! No. Oh my god. He did call it after all? Brother. Oh my god. Alright, we'll still raid Cactuar. We're still gonna raid Cactuar, okay? So, Cactuar is doing some Pokemon today. So we were talking earlier about Pokemon and like Yu-Gi-Oh! and you know, reminiscing and whatnot. And Cactuar's playing Pokemon today. He's doing like a Roguemon challenge. So we're gonna raid in there. There's folks. Catch you later. Thank you so much for joining us. I appreciate it. Sav is a dedicated mod. Always poised, ready to pin something incriminating. Does his mod duties while he streams. Is he still streaming? No, he streamed yesterday. As if I didn't already know what day it wasn't. Stream and piss into the toilet, man. Oh. Anyway, thank you everyone for coming along today. While he showers. My brain is tired. Oh. I don't know, Sav's response to that was pretty perfect. Alright, thank you everyone. We will be back tomorrow with Final Fantasy IX. With Neri as well. So Neri's going to be joining us tomorrow for Final Fantasy IX. Come join us while we play a very, very, very good game. Read out fun voices and shit talk each other and yap. And then we are back on Tuesday with absolute chaos. I'm so excited for Tuesday. It's going to be really, really fun. Super fun. And then we are doing Witchdew Valley on Friday, so modded Stardew Valley, where I bring out evil Atheria, which I will, give me 1 second. We'll have a little... Alright, so evil Atheria will be back on Friday, and then Final Fantasy XIV again on the weekend. So, let me start the raid because I have not done that yet. Let me raid Cactuar. Cactuar. I actually met Cactuar playing Final Fantasy XIV. He's super cool, dude. Super chill. It's good vibes over there. And then we have... So, thank you again, everyone, for joining me today. I appreciate it. If you want to join the Discord, we were yapping about things happening in the Discord. Leaked DMs, apparently. Neri's leaked my DMs in the Discord. You can find the link there. I have a VOD channel if you want to catch up. You know, this is episode 134, but previous episodes are up on my VOD channel if you want to catch any of them, if you like the idea of watching my Levequests series, or any of the other games that I've played. There's hundreds of videos up there. Something might take your fancy. I also have a channel dedicated to Final Fantasy content, so that is there also with some longer form videos in the works, but I'm slow at editing. I'm trying to get faster. So that's on its way as well. We have raid messages here. The first one will work if you are subscribed, and the second one will work if you are not. Thank you everyone for coming along today. And until tomorrow, I hope you have a good day, a good evening, or a good night. Thank you, everyone. Goodbye. Bye. See you later. Bye-bye. Where's the button? Here it is. I found it. Cat's gonna eat us now.